Hi there, my name is Jessica Drossin, and today I'm going to walk you through an edit using the JD Zombified skin and eye actions. Now, I'm going to continue this edit in the More Macabre series, where I'm going to substitute out this Toy Raven's head, and I'm also going to add a textured background, but those will be in a different video. Right now, we're just going to focus on the skin and the eyes to make my dear little middle child look like a zombie. So we're going to start here with the zombie skin action, and we're going to push play. And now we're going to go into this mask here, and we're going to select a brush that's about the right size. Make sure that it's white. Right now we're at 43% opacity. I'll bump that up just a little bit. And we're just going to start painting right on his skin. And we're going to try and avoid the hair and the, kind of the eye areas, but I'm not going to go and be real fussy with this. I'm going to work pretty quickly here today. So I'm going to get his fingers, just going on, giving him a nice little undead look. All right. And look at the other hand here. Now I am brushing this in around 56%. I'm going over it in certain areas where I want it to look even more sort of, I don't know, what's the word? Decaying? Sick? I don't know. Zombie skin-esque. All right. Now, you can go into these folders and you can crank things up if you like. So this is the Ghostly Pale. I think I have the default at around 20. But you can go into this and you can make adjustments if you want. I'm going to leave that as it is. So here is the zombie skin now. Oops. Just really quick making sure that I've got it over all of my skin tone areas. Alrighty, I think that's pretty good. And now I'm going to go down and I'm going to pick, I can pick one of three, or I can combine one of the zombie eyes and the foggy eyes action. We'll try that. So this is better for light eyes. Well, he has pretty light eyes, so I'm going to go ahead and use this action. And let's just zoom in. And again, I'm using a white soft brush. I'm painting into this black mask. And now I'm giving him some rather scary eyes. Just going into the pupils here, or rather into the iris, not into the pupils, pardon me. Now I'm going to go to the foggy eye action. And again, I'm in the mask. I have a white soft brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and paint a little bit of fogginess here into his eyes. Sometimes it just depends on how you want your zombies to look. As I was doing a little zombie research, zombies tend to look a lot of different ways depending on the show or the artist. So you do this however you envision a zombie eye to look, but this is going to give it kind of that creepy, glowing whiteness here of the undead eye. I don't think I've ever had a video where I've used the word undead twice, or even once, frankly. But here we go. All right, so just kind of going into these eye areas. Now you can, make little adjustments here if you want. There are different interior areas in that folder itself, but I'm going to leave that as it is right now. Just maybe soften that a little bit. Just softening my edge here. I would probably take a little more time with this, but I want to kind of move quickly. So next we're going to go with the dark under eyes and hollow cheeks action. So again, we're painting in with the white brush. And we're just going to go in and give him some really bad under eye circles. You just do this however you want to do it. I'm going to work just kind of quickly here. You can go into the cheeks a little too if you want. I'm going to soften this up. I'm going to blur within that mask. You see I'm in the mask right now. I'm just going to blur it a little bit. Okay, going back in with a smaller brush. Just darkening down. It's dark eye bags here. I think my son's going to really like this edit, by the way, if I know him. All right, so when you're satisfied that you've got enough darkness around there, you can move into the next action, which is the blood red lips and eye whites. So I'm going to hit play. And now I'm going to go ahead and just paint a little bit of this kind of creepy red tone here under and around his eyes. Again, I'm not being real fussy here. You can go a little bit slower than me when you're doing this yourself, but again, I'm kind of rushing because I want to just show you basically the guts here of the edit, how it works. I'm going to put a little of this redness here on the tip of his nose. Notice that zombies sort of have red noses, at least some of the ones that I was looking at did. I'm going to get his lips darker. Again, these are all just personal preferences. You don't have to edit it this way. You can leave out any of these that you want, or you can lower the opacities. You can do whatever you want to do. This is open for your interpretation. Just kind of showing you how it works. Just a little more red here in his eyes. Maybe right there on the cheek. I'm going to blur in that mask again, just to soften up the look. And next I'm going to use the zombie skin texture. And because you might not want it everywhere, we're going to again just paint in where we want some of this. It's basically just going to take these details and really sharpen them, bring them out. I didn't do any retouching on any of my zombies before I began my edits. And I don't think I'd recommend that for zombie edits. I think you want all of those skin imperfections to be there and even to call them out. Alrighty. Let's zoom out a little bit. All right, so let's see. And this is just a tone action. If you'd like to use it, it's going to go all over. It's going to just give things kind of just a little bit more of a desaturated bluish tone. So let's just see here. I'm going to just gather these all up in one folder just so you can sort of see the before and after. Here was our before. And here is our zombie child after. So this should be pretty simple and straightforward. I hope you have a lot of fun with it. Please share it in the JD Beautiful World group. Always love to see people's art. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.